Alright guys, we're back with the Obelisk Miner here, and this is advanced guide. I learned a lot and I will teach you how to be really good with the game mechanics. Let's go. Oh, before we start, this video is sponsored by Alex, the game dev as well, and big thumbs up for that. And we actually got some info on the inside game mechanics, so that will be some insightful video. So we will start with the gems and the best way to spend them, because we've got a lot of those through the codes. By the way, we get the new code in this video. It's Kosh round 2. Let's submit and we get 250 gems and 10 fantastic gifts. I will open them up in the end of the video, but now let's go to the actual mechanics. So the easiest way to get gems is actually going through the codes or buying them. That's obvious. But there is one mechanics in the game that allows you to get them for free, which is extremely important. It's called freebie pack. So this freebie pack right here, it's on the cooldown of 10 minutes, so you would like to claim it as often as possible, because it's not only giving you 5 gems, it's also giving you 1 chest and 10% of getting the relic chest. We'll talk about those a bit later in the video. And also it gives you 10% chance to get the skill shard. Get 10 of those and you will get the skill point. What you don't like about that? You would like to get those all the time, and that's like one of the main progression mechanics in the game, actually. So yeah, other than that, there will be some codes from time to time, and probably events can reward you with some gems as well. We'll talk about events in the next video. And now let's talk about how to spend gems. By the way, if you are here and not subscribed yet, please do that, and don't forget to like the video for the insightful content. So right, there are plenty of way how to spend gems, and not all of them are effective. Last time in the last video, I spent them on not the best thing. I bought the chest meter fill rate, and it's not the top tier purchase. So the first thing you would like to do is get the permanent drone, because this one is a lifesaver. As you can see, those drones are massacring all the stones around, so they are really effective at AFK farming, and I wouldn't be able to play without them. Next one in the priority list is pickaxe damage, and this one, it's a separate upgrade in the separate tab, so it's a multiplicative addition to your pickaxe damage, so that's why it's worth quite a lot. And it's advised to get it at least to level 5 or even 7, because it will help you so much to go through the obelisks and farm faster. So let's spend the rest of the gems here right now. As you can see, the price doesn't go up when we spend them, and we get like 40% extra damage right now. What not to like, right? When you are done with the pickaxe damage, you can go for the battery bomb. This one is pretty cool. The main thing here, I think, is the chance to increase all bomb capacity by 1. It's pretty expensive though, so it's not the top priority, but it helps out if you have it. Next one is items contained in the chest. That will allow you to claim more items when you open the chest. That will help you to progress through the obelisks faster. So yeah, each upgrade here will give you additional multipliers. So yeah, it really helps, because later on, we'll talk about the chests next. The chests are getting more scarce, and you would like to make use of the stuff that's inside. And only after that you go for the chest meter fill rate that I've got early on, because I thought that the chest fill rate is linear, but it's not. Every time it will be more expensive. And yeah, it's recommended to get that upgrade only when you get multi-chest chance up to at least 50%. So what do we have here? 13 times 2, that's like 26, so that's too early, right? But yeah, I guess by the time you will get here, you will get a lot of other upgrades, so that should happen. So yeah, those are for the gem spending. Everything else, well, it's up to you. If you really want to spend on something else, sure, go ahead. It's a game, you have to enjoy it. You don't have to like follow the guide to the letter, right? I actually bought multiple skill points in order to unlock some stuff. We'll talk about the skill points later in the video, by the way. So now let's talk about the chest fill meter rate. As I told you in the last video, I thought it's linear. So basically I thought we can farm it faster, but in reality it's not. Every time you fill up the chest meter and you get the relic chest, next one will be more and more expensive. And actually it goes up 12% every time you get one chest, so it gets progressively harder as you go. And you get it, you get the points here for doing damage, and you are only getting points for the actual damage. So if you are playing early stages where you one-shot the enemies, you don't really utilize your potential, so you need to go to the higher levels where the enemies are tough, and that will allow you to farm it faster. As you can see right now, it barely feels in like 1 hour I've managed to get 2 chests, so it's getting slower. The best way to get the chests though is going through the freebie packs, because those things have 10% chance of giving you the relic chest. So over time, it will be your pretty much main source of those. Since we're here, let's talk about the skill points, because I was really curious how to get them in the last video, and there are 3 main ways. Yeah, the first one is getting the shards through the freebie packs. So far, I've managed to collect 6 of those, and you need 10. They don't come really easily, but over time, you will collect them and you will be able to spend them to get more of freebie chests and everything. So it's like passive income over time as a reward for you being an active player. Next one is buying them in the store for 125 gems. I bought, I think, 4 of them or so, because I really needed one specific skill point leveled up, because that thing actually was a game changer for me. So yeah, that's the second way. And the third way are events. The events aren't here yet, but there will be one soon. So I will make a separate video on that. Don't forget to subscribe and let me know what do you want to know about events in the comments. So I will include it in the next video. So now let's talk about spending the skill points, right? You open the skill tree and it's vast. There are so many things you can do here and they are so expensive at the same time. So what I decided to start with, I researched like the basics and I found this thing, Easy Progressor. It's nothing really special, but it unlocks the auto floor button that will allow you to press this button, auto, and when your drones or you will clear enough kills in the floor, you will automatically be transferred to the new one. And early game, I really hated manual switching stages because it's annoying, boring, and now it's automated, so that's really what I needed. I advise you guys to start with that one. Moreover, really close to this node, there is gems and chests. It will give you freebie pack plus 1 gem and 1% chance for a relic chest. So it will give you higher amount of relic chests statistically and more gems. So it's a no-brainer as well. And you just need couple more skill points here. So over time, we'll be over here and getting this thing. Other skills that are really useful are down here a bit later. The first one is here, Gem Bomb. It deals damage based on the gems owned, and it gives 3% chance to give you a gem, which is pretty cool, right? And there is additional skill on the left, Chrono Keeper. It allows you to get more offline items and relics, and it increases banked freebie cap plus 1 and bomb capacity. That's not important, but more freebie caps means that here in the store, we can save up 2 of those freebie packs instead of 1, so you don't have to click every 10 minutes, you have to click every 20 minutes to get double, which is pretty cool. Then we have this auto bomber that will allow you to automatically fire 1 bomb, works offline as well, and if you will shoot gem bomb, that means passive gem income. How do you like that? That's pretty fantastic. The next one, which is really good, is free. That's a great price because it lowers the freebie timer and increase the relic chance. The next one that is really good, it's down here, it's called free. That's a great price. Why? Because it gives you a lower timer on the freebie. It increases the relic chance, and refresh chance after claim is 5%, so there is a 5% chance that you will take it and it will appear again. Really awesome. Other than that, most nodes that allow you to get upgrades of freebies are really good. Depending on what do you need right now, you can adjust your path here, but I think guide all the way to this thing will take quite a while because there are a lot of skill points needed here, and it will take quite a long time to harvest them. So I think that will be enough for this guide for you. Then I promised to talk about the upgrade multipliers. I was wondering if they are additive or multiplicative. The difference is when they are additive, if you get additional upgrade, like here we get the pickaxe damage, and here we get like pickaxe damage somewhere here as well. There we go. They will just add up. So it's like 100% plus 100%, that means 200%. If they are multiplicative, that's 100% times 100% gives you, I think, 10,000% or so. So multiplicative multipliers are way better. How does it works here? Basically, if the upgrades are in the same menu, they will give you additive multipliers. So all the pickaxe damage from this screen will give you additional pickaxe damage. And if you will get another unlock here that will give you pickaxe damage, it will just add up to those percentages. So other upgrades that are available in other menus, for example, workshop, this is additional multiplier. Over here, they will all add up as additive multipliers and then will be multiplied between different menus. So basically, if you unlock some menu where you can get the damage multiplier and you haven't bought anything over there, you should do that because it will multiply your overall stat by that amount. That's why pickaxe damage in the shop is really important because it's unique multiplier that gives you, well, right now 60%. So that's really powerful and it will go a long way, especially towards the obelisk damage. The exception for this will be multipliers that specifically state that they are giving you percentage bonus, but I haven't seen those yet. But the dev said that they will be available later, so keep an eye out. And now I want to talk a little bit about the strategy of your progression. I was wondering how to do it most effectively, and I found out that you want to do the long runs, like really long ones over the couple of days, when you try to push the highest stage and get all the upgrades you can get for your damage and everything, and try to maximize your pickaxe damage and speed in order to tank obelisks, chip them bit by bit and take them out, and also farm relics, because the further you are, the more damage you do, the more relics you will get, the faster you will get them, right? Right now, I'm on one of those runs. I'm trying to push my stage as deep as possible in order to unlock new resources to get the upgrades for my pickaxe, and then take out an obelisk. Let's actually try to do that right now and see how it will go. Oh wow, we have plenty of resources that we haven't used yet. Yeah, let's craft all, actually. Hell yeah, look at those upgrades. Pickaxe damage goes from 231. Oh, 561. That's like almost double. And we can get more upgrades here. There we go. We need some coins for that, so let's do that as well. Let's unlock important things for us. Oh, we can. So we sell all of those. And here you can either buy all if you have a lot of money. If not, I advise to focus on the damage, right? Because we need that damage and attack speed. We need to save up more money. All right. So yeah, basically during the long run, you would like to focus on all your upgrades, especially focus on your workshop because it carries over to the next runs after the prestige, and get as many things as possible. Right now, we're taking out enemies way faster, and I really enjoy that. While we're waiting, we can actually open the presents right now to see what do we get. And maybe we will get extra gems, extra relic chests, nice, and extra multipliers that will help us to farm faster right now and decimate the obelisk. We're getting some gems, all right, but that's not a great amount, although I think it will help us a little bit. Yeah, that will be enough to get additional upgrade for the damage, I think. Nice. While we're farming, another tip for you. In the bomb menu, you have the special setting here, when to pause. You can pause on like rainbow or even better golden and rainbow if you are playing for a long time, but I advise pausing on rainbow floors, and when it happens, your bots, they will stop attacking, your drones won't attack, and you will be able to use the bombs, especially the bomb that increase the yield of resources, in order to get most of the stuff and get the multipliers of the rainbow floor with everything else all together to get some specific resources that you need for your progression. There we go. So let's fire up this bomb of plenty, 5 times ore, nice. So we don't need XP, we don't need this, we don't need any of that, to be honest. But in the end, we managed to get like 5,000 ore when we usually get 200 per floor. So there we go, we got another rainbow floor, and once again we will go with the bomb of plenty and other bombs because we want to, because we can. And in any case, when you fired bomb of plenty, I don't think that they stack, they don't. You can turn off auto pause and actually get those resources, because I needed those VR error ores for specific upgrades for the pickaxe speed. There we go. Oh wow, there is one pretty cool upgrade here. Increase upgrade caps. That means that you will, when you press it, you will be able to get one of each previous upgrade, and it's extremely powerful. Let's buy all. That's so strong. In any case, I want to try the boss right now in order to see the obelisk, in order to see how much damage we can do. And once again, we will buff up completely and see how much damage it will be possible to do. The thing is, the obelisk, the further you go, the higher amount of armor they have, and those are painful. If you do a pretty decent amount of damage and armor chips like 2/3 of it, and buffs will double your damage, it will be a great multiplier because that part of armor will affect way less of your base damage. Anyway, buffs are great, right? Let's go. So I'm fully buffed up right now, and let's see how much damage we can do to the obelisk. Let's go. Oh my god, it's not that much, but it's a viable amount of damage. So during this fight, oh my god, we're actually pretty good. We will be able to chip like maybe half of its health. If you are that good, that means that you should stay at this level and keep farming, get a bit stronger, and take out the obelisk. If you feel that you need like more than, let's say, 10, 15 attempts, it's your personal number, how you feel, in order to take out the obelisk, then you would like to do the shorter run. So I will stay here for a bit more so we can destroy it and get extra bonuses, because it will increase your level capacity, right? But when you are stuck on the obelisk and you have no idea how to push further, or it will take forever, then you would like to do the prestige. And the thing is, you need higher level cap to make it more effective, right? And then you will do the short runs. The short runs will basically be limited by your level cap. So you progress as many stages normally. You don't really focus on all the upgrades. You just like press upgrade all and that's it, until you will get enough XP to cap your level, and then you do another prestige. And you farm those PP points in order to get more upgrades. Once again, in the prestige menu, you would like to focus on the pickaxe damage and other stuff. There are pretty cool things here, to be honest. I unlocked all the upgrades of tier 1, and the best things here are pickaxe damage, experience gain for your PP runs, free craft chance is great, and triple craft chance are good. Like, other things here are not that crazy. If you're actively fighting the obelisk, this obelisk cooldown will be nice, because it's like decent bonus. Look at that. Now it's 30 minutes instead of 18. That's 5 minutes, and it will save you a lot of waiting when you're actually trying to chip down the obelisk in the current state. And tier 2, I managed to get pickaxe damage, which is really nice as well. But once again, plus 20%, plus 10%, those are additive right now. So every upgrade here will give us 10% to overall damage from the prestige bonuses. And this one will give us 20%, and this is pretty expensive too. So in order to be able to unlock more of those things, you will need to progress further. It's either a lot of short runs that will allow you to farm enough points and spread them around, or at some point that won't be as effective as well, and you will have to push for the higher obelisk. So yeah, those are the advanced tips that will help you out. If you get extra tips, share them down below in the comments. And guys, the next video will be on the events. I think it will be big, so keep tuned, subscribe if you haven't yet, and leave a like for the YouTube algorithm to pick up the video. And let me know what do you think so far of this game. I'm enjoying it. It's grindy, yes, it takes a lot of patience, but there are things, there are quality of life upgrades that will allow you to push deeper, that will allow you to be less involved, but you need time to get them as well. And yeah, another thanks to Alex for sponsoring the video, and that's about it for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out the video description for the links and all that stuff, and that's about it for now. It's been Kosh. Have a good one. Bye.